Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome to day 6 of my Christmas card series for 2013. Today I'm going to be using some sequins from Pretty Pink Posh. This is by my friend Paulina, and if you were familiar with her blog, you probably are already aware of the challenge that she has. It's the 10-minute craft dash, which is a really fun challenge. And now she's opened a store and she sells sequins, and they're really beautiful. And these are the two that I'm going to be showcasing today. They are the Classic Christmas and the Festive Holidays. So I have gone ahead and cut out a couple circles with my Lawn Fawn circle stackables. I'm going to make a circle card today. I've also got a piece of paper from the Lawn Fawn Peace Joy Love collection, and a wood grain piece that's from Studio Calico that I have die cut with my W+9 Pretty Patches Trees die. That's what that looks like. It also comes with the heart, but we're not going to be using the heart today. I'll just go ahead and set those aside. And we're going to be using a sentiment from the Pretty Patches Trees stamp set as well. But to begin, we're going to go ahead and we'll set those two aside. And we're going to go ahead and adhere our pattern paper to the top circle. And that's just for stability, because we're going to be gluing some stuff on and it'll just make it a lot easier. So I'm just adding some adhesive with my ATG. And I'll just go ahead and line that up together so I have it straight. And then we'll go ahead and press that into place. Okay, now I'm going to take that die, the Pretty Patches Trees, and I'm going to set it on my paper. Just line that up and get that placed in the center. I'll go ahead and carefully hold that die down with my finger while I remove the outer piece. And then I'm going to take a pencil and just trace around it. And this isn't going to show later. It's just for placement. Okay. I don't know if you can see that on there. It's pretty light, but just kind of round that off. But anyway, I can see it, and that's what I'm going to use to guide me as I place my sequins. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Pour some of them out. I'll just pour them onto this extra white piece so that I can see them better. Okay. Put those over to one side. And then we'll take the Festive Holidays and we'll pour a little bit of that out as well. Okay, that should be good, more than enough for sure. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of glossy accents. So you want a really strong adhesive to adhere that down. And I'm just going to work in sections because I don't want it to dry too fast. I'll go ahead and like do the top of the tree and just fill that in. Okay. And then I'm just going to start placing sequins. No real rhyme or reason. I think I'm going to use mostly green and then maybe some red accents for like ornaments. And it's okay if they lay on top of each other. I'm actually trying to do that because I don't want the paper at the bottom to show through, but that's why I did choose a green paper in case it does. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing this and then I'll come back to show you the next step. Okay, that's how it's looking now. It's just covered with sequins, and that should dry pretty quick, but we're going to be careful with it because it isn't quite dry yet. And I ended up with still a lot of sequins left over, as you can see. So I'm just going to dump those off onto my work surface. And now I'm going to take my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and we're just going to score that at the 1/2 inch mark right there. Okay. Now we can take our stamp, which I have mounted onto my acrylic block. And tip for those of you who have this smaller acrylic block by Martha Stewart with the foam feet, if you mount your stamps this way, you don't have enough room to get your ink pad in there, and so you end up with ink on the feet of your pad, which transfers onto your project, which has happened to me many times. But I figured out that if I do it the long way, there's enough room for that ink pad to get in there without hitting the foam feet. So we'll ink that up and stamp it out. That says, "May the spirit of Christmas fill your heart with joy and your home with love." Okay, now we'll take our ATG or any strong adhesive that you have and go ahead and put that up on the flap there. Make sure we get all that adhesive on the inside of the card. That's ready to go. Now I'm going to take some foam adhesive and I'm going to put it on the back of this die cut piece. You just make sure it's going to cover everything. Yeah, it's going to cover everything really nicely. So we'll go ahead and put some foam dimensionals all around the outside. And press that into place. And then we can go ahead and line this up. And for a finishing touch, I'm just going to take some of this lawn trimmings from Lawn Fawn. I'm going to cut off a little piece. And I'm going to tie that into a bow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the ends. And I'm going to take a little mini glue dot and kind of roll it up a little bit. And we'll stick that behind the knot. And then we'll take another glue dot and take one of the gold sequins and adhere that right over our knot. And that makes our little tree topper. And that finishes off the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you go and check out Paulina's store, and I'll link that in the description bar below, and pick up some beautiful sequins for all your holiday and regular card projects. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.